Jalen Hurts hates when you say it, but I don't mind it. 5-0.
The following announcement has been paid for by
The ENN Podcast.
He has a good energy, you guys.
Can you feel
Sport.
excitement? And also,
The merchandise, wearing the hats.
Is what I'm seeing for real?
I can't wait till this video's over so I can say his name anymore.
Music.
Man, again, and I hate to do this again, but these are goofy.
What the hell? What is that? Whoa! What the hell?
And more.
What's his next book gonna be called? I see that coming.
All right, well, my dancing skills definitely need some work. It's not the gritty. It's not the Jalen Hurts dance he does in the end zone. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be working the past couple weeks. And speaking of work, the Philadelphia Eagles are now 5-0, but I get the feeling going into a huge Dallas week that this team needs some work as well. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the ENN Podcast. I'm professional wrestler Chris Wilde, live here at bar 4133. Another week, another victory for the Eagles, but this one felt just a little bit different. It wasn't the fun, dominant performance that we wanted. You know, last week we kind of looked at the weather and how it was basically a monsoon that they played in against a really good Jacksonville Jaguars defense, and we kind of said, maybe that's why it was an ugly win. Now this week I had a really weird feeling the entire week going into Arizona. It was like the Arizona Cardinals were invisible, or that they didn't exist. Like these Arizona Cardinals didn't get to the playoffs last year or have a $200 million quarterback in Kyler Murray. The media could care less about Arizona going into this game. We saw Jalen Hurts on the Manning cast. We saw Nick Sirianni on the Pat McAfee show. Because, look, all these guys that absolutely doubted the Eagles and probably doubt them going into this weekend are now all of a sudden on board with this Philadelphia Eagles team, as they are now 5-0, then we're 4-0. And I just had a weird feeling, like almost like this was that dreaded trap game, right? The trap game, the game that in the players' minds and the media and the fans it doesn't matter, because this week is Eagles Dallas, and that they had that one circled on their calendar. I mean, it just felt that way, and I kept telling myself the whole week, well, look, there's such a better team than the Cardinals. This should be a W. But in the back of my head, I felt like something weird was going on. And watching the game yesterday, it kind of felt that way. They go up 14-0. I'm starting to feel carefree. But at the same time, I saw this Arizona Cardinals team come back in the fourth quarter against the Raiders team in week 2 to get a victory. And look, Kyler Murray, say what you want about him. Say about maybe we're lucky that this wasn't the release date of Call of Duty. Say whatever you want about this kid, this man-child, should I say. But man, the guy's an athlete. He is fast. He's quick. He does things with his legs. Him and Jalen Hurts are very much cut from the same cloth. Now look, Kyler has a lot less around him than what Jalen has right now, and he just could not get it going until the second half, when the Eagles on offense or defense couldn't do anything. Offensive side of the ball, they lost some guys. When you lose Jason Kelce in the middle of all that blitzing for a whole quarter, that's going to hurt. Landon Dickerson has been a beast. He was off the field for some time, came back in the second half. You're already down Jordan Mailata. I'm not sure what Isaac Seumalo's injury was from last week, but he's in there. So look, there was a bunch of weird things going on that offensive line. I can say that maybe that was the reason why, but we definitely have work to do. We need to see them open up the playbook this weekend against this Dallas Cowboys team that is somehow 4-1. I want to see balls down the field to A.J. Brown or Quez Watkins or Devontae Smith. I mean, look, the screens were fun and all, but look, if I can see it coming, the defense can see it coming as well. And this Dallas defense is probably the best defense that they're going to play all year long. And it's going to be a tough game. I don't even know what my predictions are. And like I said, no matter what, Dallas sucks to me. No matter what their record is, Dallas will always suck to me. But the Eagles came very close at sucking as well yesterday and losing that football game. And who could have thought that it would come down to the foot of a kicker? Now, the Eagles lost Jake Elliott to injury for at least a week and went and signed Cameron Dicker, who had never played a game in the NFL. And man, this kid was absolutely clutch yesterday, making all of the extra points and field goals, including that huge field goal at the end. Now, I will say this about the Eagles because I have been coming off a little bit negative. One of the biggest things, one of the biggest positives with this Eagles team and with winning teams that are championship caliber teams, is when they need it, they get it. And yesterday at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, they took over 6 minutes off the clock driving down the field in order to get that field goal. And man, Cameron Dicker again, absolutely clutch, kicks the field goal, puts the Eagles up 20-17, and then here come Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, and the Eagles defense has no answers for them. None. They couldn't get to Kyler. They couldn't do anything. And Kyler Murray makes a mistake of sliding and thinking he got the first down when he didn't, and then spiking the ball on third down, now making it fourth down and putting their kicker, Amendola, in the game. Now it comes out, when you look at it, it looks like Milton Williams got a piece of the kick, but Amendola had been missing that kick all day long in warm-ups, and he misses it, and the biggest kick of his life, giving the Eagles that 5-0. Now, Jalen Hurts don't want to hear none of that. He don't want to hear undefeated. He don't want to hear 5-0, and I love that about this quarterback. And I will say this before I go. He did something last week that I think was the most impressive thing he's done. It wasn't even on the field. As the media is giving, this is a Wednesday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday media session, as they're questioning him about the Madden cast, about being undefeated, all these different questions. They never once mentioned the Arizona Cardinals. And after everything was over, Jalen says, before I go, you guys haven't talked about the Cardinals. They're a good football team. They're good. They're fast in the secondary. They have a good defensive front, which proved to be true. And I don't want to make this the norm. Let's talk about these teams. So I absolutely love that out of number one. Shows leadership, shows focus. And this week they're going to need all of that as they go into Dallas week against the Cowboys. I should have some more content coming for you on the Cowboys this week. I have a loaded weekend, 2 big shows, 1CW on Saturday and ACW on Friday. Going to be a big, exciting week. Also want to give a shout out to the Philadelphia Phillies. I didn't think they could do it, even though it was a wild card playoff of 3 games. They sweep out the Cardinals. They get further than the Mets, and now they face the Braves in the ALDS. What a week for Philadelphia sports. A lot to talk about, a lot to do, guys. Hope you enjoyed everything. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, go Birds, and I'll see you later.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles! E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
I need Eagle Nation to stand.